Friends and haters, hello! Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Erica. Stick around, I think I'm a fun time. That's it. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. More friends is always really cool. I figured I want to just hang out. Let's just do a standard vlog. A little chill Monday night vlog. Why not? I was thinking about it, and I feel like the amount of times when people do like, I don't know, day in the life vlogs and things like that, sometimes like they're like actual influencers who like have meetings and have like events to go to. I'm just like a general Joe Schmo. Went to my 9 to 5 today, now I'm home and I'm washing the dishes and I'm gonna vlog while I'm just hanging out washing dishes. I feel like sometimes like obviously people show like the real side of their lives, but at the same time, like I think nearly 70% of like Americans work like a 9 to 5. And like you don't see that on the YouTube. At least I don't. So I figured let me be the majority for once. And just show y'all a chill night. We're gonna have a little food. I'm not cooking actually, so it's not that exciting. Because I remembered that I had pizza. I completely forgot I got pizza on Sunday. I kind of was just feeling like some comfort food. Lately I've definitely had like some more emotional moments compared to usual, like either really stressed, really anxious. The other day I had a moment where I was just so anxious and like felt like I was like choking. I had to like call my mom in the middle of like my work day because I was like gonna lose it and I needed to like just help. And I don't know why I was saying that. Oh, because on the weekend I was just, you know, feeling a little bit down, a little bit again anxious and just like all types of things, and I was like, let me just order a stinking pizza, Erica. Treat yourself. You're doing a lot. Work is crazy right now, and you're friggin' doing it. So treat yourself to the stupid pizza because you've done really well all week, and even if you didn't, you don't need to earn your pizza. So I don't know who else needs to hear that, but have a damn slice of pizza here and there. Have a freaking cheeseburger, okay? It's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill your gains. It's not going to kill your progress. It's not going to make your waistline balloon out. So just enjoy it a little bit, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to finish doing dishes. I'm washing my dishes that were from today. And I might actually be a little bit smart and kind of prep like breakfast or my... actually... I was about to say I'll show you guys my little mini prep that I do for like breakfast. Because I did a big lunch meal prep the other day. So sometimes I just like prep my breakfast as well. That way it's just grab and go. Don't have to think about it. But tomorrow is my like late day. So I don't have to go into the office until like nearly 11. So I was planning to make a little French toast in the morning. Maybe we'll just make the oats just in case I don't feel like actually making a French toast before I go to the office. Yeah, let's just do it anyways, just so I show you guys what I do. Of course, when I was about to start telling you about something important, my radiator starts going off. Just listen to it. It's so loud. It's not even at the loudest part yet. I'm just gonna yell a little bit over it because I just wanted to say this real quick before I do it. One of my favorite parts of like my nighttime routine is drinking a glass of greens. So they have this formula from Beam or You Can Beam. I know their Instagram handle is You Can Beam, but the brand name is just called Beam, which is for Be Amazing. How cute is that? Just love the message already. But they have this greens formula that is absolutely stunning. It's so delicious, so lightweight. If you don't ever take any sort of like greens supplements, it's really good for helping you, one, get in the micronutrients that you need from, you know, vegetables and fruit that a lot of us, even though I love vegetables, I know for a fact that I do not get in my official required amount, what if it's like your daily 5, I don't know. But I definitely know I don't get it in every day. I know I didn't today. Having greens every day helps you make sure that you're getting in all those good micronutrients. It's also good for like bloating, for skin, for keeping your immune system elevated, and I just love it. I don't work with them, but I would love to work with them. So Beam, if you're seeing this, send your girl a link. I've only tried the apple cider flavor, but like I have 3 tubs of it because I liked it so much. I bought a few of them, and I'm honestly, this one's nearly done, and I'm probably about to buy another one because I love it. A lot of people, when they get things like greens or just powdery things, a lot of people get by this little magical whisk thing. I'm not that fancy. I just take my greens, pop it, like, and this is when I'm feeling fancy. Most of the time I just put it in a glass and mix it with a straw. And the formula is so good that it does mix pretty well. But when I'm feeling a little bit more efficient, to make sure I really get it properly blended, I just pop it in my blender cup for literally like 2 seconds. Ready? We're gonna be done. It's gonna get loud. And that's all it needs. And honestly, that's probably even more than it even needed. It's all blended. I actually love that it gets a little bit frothy. And you can see from the container, look, so much of it's gone. And in case you're like, what's that? It's a little pillow pack that helps keep the moisture out of it so that your greens stay nice and fluffy and incredible. I love them. I honestly love them so much. Apple cider is my favorite. Honestly, the only one I've tried, but it's my favorite. Megan Grubb just posted her, I can't even say without crying. Why am I so lame? Megan Grubb recently just posted her like pregnancy announcement, and I knew it. I had an inclination for, since Vlogmas 3, since she posted Vlogmas 3, the way she was laying in Niall's lap, her hands were like on her belly. She didn't mention it, but it looked like one of those like, I'm pregnant, I'm touching my belly types of moments. I've been around a lot of pregnant ladies, okay? A lot of them. I know the little things. And I was like, she's pregnant. And she didn't say it, and you're not supposed to ask, which was fine. But in my brain, I was thinking it since early December. I literally cried watching her announcement the other day. And then watching the actual video where she finds out and then tells her husband Niall. I also was like, oh. But today she posted the telling her friends and family. Ugh. I know it's gonna get to me because her grandmother died in early December, maybe end of November technically. And so the overlap, like, and she told her grandmother, it was in like the little snippets clip. So she told her grandmother, and her grandmother had to have passed only a few days after she told her. And that's just so like, it's just emotional. So I'm about to go on a roller coaster, so I'm gonna eat my pizza and watch that. Alright, let's get the light back on and get up. Ah! I don't know why in my brain that was really funny. If I actually scared you, please let me know, because in my brain that was the funniest thing I've done today. And I've done some funny things today. Actually, that's a lie. Yesterday, I did and said some funny things. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which, if you don't, what are you doing? Follow me on Instagram. I feel like you see a little bit more of like day-to-day random like snippets on Instagram, but you definitely get more like to the meat on YouTube. What was I talking about? Oh, I was really funny. I was doing a little bit of like a cook with me almost on my Instagram story. And it was just chaos. I mean, you guys know, because I feel like I haven't done any like really good cooking videos, I feel like, in a while, because though I love this apartment, I feel like it's not as like aesthetic or like filmable. Like trying to get a good angle for filming like in the kitchen is just much more difficult. But if you guys want to see more food cook along content-y videos, let me know, because I do actually miss doing them. I just can't tell if it's like, if it doesn't look as good, if it will like read the same way. Let a girl know. But I basically was doing like a little cook along on my Instagram story, and it was chaos. It was chaos. It was just so funny, because ask me what I made, I don't know. It was delicious. I did have it for lunch today, and it's basically like some sort of, it's like a chili con carne that I made on accident over gnocchi. delicious. Was not intentional. In case I don't want to have French toast tomorrow, I'm gonna make my overnight oats real quick. And also I did paint my nails real quick. It kind of matches, almost the same color. Painted my nails real quick while I was watching the television. It was just YouTube. It's always YouTube. That's basically all I watch, or the occasional like show here and there. I always just use like a half cup. I basically keep my measuring thing in there. It's really annoying when the thing is really full, but I eat oats nearly every day. A half cup is just the serving size, so it's easy for me to just go by the serving, because especially when I feel like tracking calories, I mean, I already know that half a cup of like Quaker rolled oats, any basic quick oat, is around 120 to 150 calories. I've gone through periods where I've really tracked very intently, so I know generally like what I'm putting into myself. I do try to go by serving sizes, again, just so I can be aware, but I'm not too like rigid. I am debating tracking a little bit more intently this year, because I have a handful of goals. I just poured in this seasoning. It's cinnamon, ginger cloves. It's basically like a pumpkin spicy thing. That, gonna grab some chia seeds, and I'm not gonna put protein in it just because I might have a protein coffee. Like, that's one of those things that I play around with my protein throughout the day, and I'm gonna have it with what. But let me get the chia seeds. Chia seeds, I again have chia seeds probably every day. All right, I use unsweetened original because that's just the kind of gal I am, of almond milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're trying to, you know, watch your calories or anything like that, unsweetened original almond milk is the lowest calorie form of milk. I like usually a mix of that, as well as also a bit of oat milk. For my milk choices, personally, oat milk acts the most like actual milk in terms of a dairy alternative, in my opinion. Almond milk is just nice and light, so it keeps the calories low. Common misconception is that you have to have like oats or things like that sit literally overnight. You don't. The amount of times when I have my overnight oats, I literally will like make them around 7:30, sometime around then, before I like leave to go to the office, and I'll have them probably around like 10ish, sometime between 10 and 11. That's when I have like breakfast or second breakfast, depending on the day. And it gets the right consistency. Like, you don't actually have to do it the night before if you don't have that much like forethought, if that makes sense. You didn't see anything. Another thing I'm gonna do before I start to like really wind down, like de-face and get ready for bed, is I'm gonna prep like my coffee for tomorrow. This week I've just been going for a standard medium roast that my mom got me. So I'm not feeling any of like the gingerbread, maple, peppermint, like other flavored grounds I have. So just gonna make that. I do make it in a French press, and though I do make it in a little French press, and no, the grounds are not technically the right grounds for French press. But, you know, I'm not serving it to anyone besides myself, so. And I'm not quite like a coffee connoisseur, so I think it's really okay. But I find that if I like make a big thing at night, I'm like less tempted to like get Starbucks or like Dunkin'. There's literally a Dunkin' by my gym. There's a Starbucks like kind of on the way home from the gym. There's literally a small coffee shop in the building next to me. So it isn't like a money saving thing. I'm trying to be generally better about not spending money on coffee when I don't actually need it, when I have tons of coffee at home to just make, and prepping it ahead of time, because I've lately really only like, unless I'm getting coffee out with like where I specifically want like a really hearty latte, I've only really been wanting like iced coffee or like cold brew. So again, making it at home, it's great because then I don't have to necessarily worry about like, okay, if I make it first thing in the morning and then it's not cool enough by the time I try and put ice in it, and then the ice will melt when I put the hot coffee in the ice and it will get watery and blah, 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 blah. So making a big pot a couple times a week has helped me try and like stay on track with that, like not spending money making coffee at home. Plus I do like to do things with my coffee. Like I like to put my protein powder in them and basically make like a low calorie like a coffee creamer, but start my day with like protein here and there. Or like if I wanted to try, I did just get, oh, let me show you guys. I got a new coffee creamer yesterday. I'm so excited about it. This is great vlogging, Erica. White chocolate raspberry. Are you insane? It's delicious. I tried it today. I'm obsessed. It's not the oat one. Chobani does do a lot of really, really great like non-dairy oat-based creamers and other non-dairy creamers, but I know the oat ones are my favorite. But this one's dairy, and I'm not mad about it. It's stunning. I do know there's one thing that you're supposed to like warm up the glass on one French press, so I try to do that a little bit, even though again the coffee's not like proper for French press, but you know, I'm trying to do the little, it's the little things, you know? It's funny, I know my bathroom is small, but I never feel like it's that small until I try to like vlog or something in here, and then all of a sudden I'm like hyper aware that this thing is like a tiny little box. Always go in first with this cleanser by the Body Shop. It is so smooth and light. It's the chamomile sumptuous cleansing butter. If you have sensitive skin, I have relatively sensitive skin, and I just think it's incredible. It's like this, in case you want to know, and it literally comes out like this, and then you can just, yeah, and like your makeup, you can see, it just slowly melts off. Ready? Got eyeliner. Look at that, melts right off. My waterproof mascara melts off. Do I look crazy? Of course. So nice, and it's so like light. And it almost feels like you're giving yourself like a facial. I can't tell it. I have no idea what I look like right now. I feel like it's probably crazy because there's like eyebrows all over, mascara, eyeliner. Oh my goodness. And I don't wear eyeliner very often. I'm a little offended none of you even noticed. But it's fine. We can still be besties. Wet a cotton pad. I do have a more like sustainable, environmental friendly thing that I have, like way that I do it as well, but that needs to be washed, so we're just, you know, using up a little bit extra cotton for the next few days until I wash it. And I'm having a little breakout right here, as you probably can see. I know it's because of stupid ass stress, but because of that, I'm actually going to use my other cleanser as well. So I'm going to do a double cleanse. This is just what I find works for me, and this is also the Paula's Choice cleanser. I usually do one or the other. So sometimes I use the Paula's Choice, sometimes I use the body butter, the cleansing butter. But when the skin's a little extra wonky, we do a double whammy. No, an eyelash. Ah. This is me, freshly cleaned skin. This side is lovely. This side just is a bit angry, and it's so hard. This one spot, these are all just really little tiny scars, but this little spot, I want to squeeze it so bad, but it's like I can tell it's not even like a spot. It's like still in the spot making process, so I'm trying to not touch it. But I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick before I continue the rest of our bedtime routine, which happens all in the closet, because that's where the rest of my skincare stuff is, sure. Okay, so the last steps before we get off to bed is the rest of the skincare. So first is this liquid exfoliant by Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice is one of my favorite brands. My favorite three brands for skincare are Paula's Choice, Kiehl's, and The Ordinary. They have a lot of great options, all of them. And so this liquid exfoliant, it's nice. It's nice and light. It's liquid. And I just feel like I'm a better person for using it, honestly. I think I do have moderately sensitive skin, and the liquid exfoliant I find is much nicer than some of like the physical exfoliants I have. I have another exfoliant that I love by Lush that's not crazy, it's not crazy heavy, and so it doesn't like hurt, but I feel like some exfoliants can just be really harsh on the skin. Like they're almost like too grainy, and it's almost like, I don't know. I think it's, I don't know how to explain it, but that's just how I feel. This is my tried and true must-have product. This is what helps really alleviate all the dark spot scarring. Like that was a massive spot not too long ago, and it's already like kind of calming down over here too. This was like the same darkness as this probably about a week, maybe 2 ago, and as you can see, it's much more chill now. Really corrective dark spot solution by Kiehl's. It's just what really saves my skin, because that's one thing is that I am blessed, I know, to not really have and it just feels so good, like bad skin, like knock on wood. I'll get like spots here and there, I'll get like the blackheads especially, I'll get more so, but I've never had like very like noticeably like pimply bad breakouts or issues. But what I do get, as you guys can see, is like hyperpigmentation scarring. So that's one of the things that I swear by it. This is a newer purchase. This is the hyaluronic acid, 2% plus B5 from The Ordinary. If you're looking for a skincare brand that's not expensive but has really good quality, The Ordinary is incredible. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they keep their costs so low, because I swear every product I've ever used by them, I genuinely feel like it could be like a near the hundreds product, but I think the most expensive product I've ever seen by them is like maybe $15. This one I'm not too sure on. I also got this vitamin C serum by The Ordinary. This is meant to be really good for brightening the skin, correcting like uneven tones, which again, because I get really bad dark spots from things, I get quite bad. So I was like, okay, a little brightening, a little bit of brightening, a little skin tone evening is gonna be great. But I don't like the, I don't know, the texture of it. Like it comes out really liquidy, but then I don't know if you can see, but I swear you can see a little bit. It gets almost like grainy when I put it on. So I don't know if that's just a me problem, but it's not my fave. And then last but not least, top it all off with a bit of Kiehl's moisturizer. This is their like standard ultra facial cream, tried and true. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. Like I want to feel, if I'm putting on moisturizer, I want to feel that I put something on, but I also don't want to feel like I'm wearing like a cake of anything. And I love it. Even after laying on all these products, it still feels like nice and light. And as you can see, like my skin, obviously, yes, I have products on now, but it's like a nice glowy look. Also, please ignore the shelving system. This is my project for this weekend, is to organize the shelves. So I know like I definitely have makeup that like you probably aren't supposed to use anymore because it's like past like the shelf life or whatever. So I'm gonna go through and organize this weekend. But that is my skincare, and that's really the end of my night. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm probably gonna read a bit while I'm in bed, so that's the only thing you won't really see. But that's it. Thanks very much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys like this vlog. I feel like it was very chill, very much like vlogging on FaceTime, like we're hanging out with a friend. And I feel like sometimes that's what I need more. And even though I'm just talking to myself for the entire evening, I feel like something that's nice, that knowing that like in a couple days, like someone's gonna watch this and feel like they have a friend to just talk with and hang out with. So I don't know. I hope you guys liked it. If not, don't tell me. So give it a thumbs up if you guys did like it, and if you're new, please subscribe. I would love it. And besides that, comment pizza if you're still watching. And that's it. Goodbye.